Hey guys, my name is Colleen and I am a stay-at-home mom who loves to DIY. So I do tons of projects throughout the week, creative stuff, home repair, lots of different stuff. Today I'm working on my son's Christmas project, which is a huge bed tent, and we are draping it with fabric. So I went to the Salvation Army and picked up some fabric, but it didn't all match in color. So now I'm going to tea stain it. I've got my tea bags soaking here. They usually have to soak for about 15 minutes. This water was boiling. It's about 8 cups of water. And so far I've added about 8 bags of tea, and then I'm just going to see how that color looks. And then over here, I'm in my kid's bathroom, but I've got two of my curtains that I picked up soaking, just because you want them to be wet in advance. Anyway, so I've just got them soaking, and then when the tea color gets to where I want it, then I'm going to go ahead and add the tea color. I'll probably drain some of this, but you want to make sure that you have a container that's large enough so that the fabric, whatever you're using, can move freely. So it's not real tight in there. It's not just shoved in. It can move around, and I can stir it or move it with my hands. So we are going to let this color progress here and check back whenever it gets to the right color, and then we'll add it. Okay, now that we've had our tea soaking for a while and it's a really nice dark color, I actually went a little bit darker than I want it to be because I'm going to mix it with a little bit of water that's already in my bucket, just a very small amount down there. So I picked up these tea bags, actually my husband did, at I think Dollar General for just a few bucks, and really inexpensive. They're the Always Save brand, so no big deal. It's simple math. The more tea you add, the darker color you're going to get. So I added quite a few. I think I ended up with 12 tea bags in my 8 cups. And then my curtains I got at the Salvation Army. I think they were $2 or $3 a piece. I needed 6 of them. I am only dyeing 2 at this time because I want the fabric to be able to move in the water. So we're going to go ahead and add this and see what happens. Oh my goodness, it's heavy. Okay. So can you see in there? I'm just going to you can take your tea bags out and not have them in there when you're doing this, and that's fine. I want mine a little more concentrated. So I'm just going to be moving it around a bit. You can see how the fabric is starting to really soak up that color. So now we're just going to let this sit and stir occasionally. I'm going to let this sit for probably about 30 minutes and just kind of watch it. The longer it sits, the darker it will get. So I don't actually want mine super dark. So I'm going to watch it and kind of check back on it. But you want to make sure that you're stirring it every so often so that you don't have any spots that don't get the dye on them. So we'll check back here in just a little bit and see how it looks. All right, I think we're ready to take out our curtains, fabric, whatever. Some of my tea bags opened up. You can see the tea granules here, but that's okay. So the next step is dump out this water, or you know, you can always reuse it if you're doing more like I am. So I'm actually going to just pop these into the bathtub, which I've got tea everywhere on now. And there's just these 2. You can see how they were white when I started, and now they're a nice, kind of like a canvasy color, which is what I wanted. By the way, I was going to tell you that it also doesn't work on synthetic fabric. So you have to use something natural, so no polyester or anything like that. But pretty much most other fabrics are good. This is like a linen material, so I'm just going to take this big old beast out and set it right there. So now I'm going to just rinse these out. Cold water is what you want to rinse them with, and you want to use about a cup of white vinegar, which most people have on hand. I have this giant jug of white vinegar. Didn't cost me very much, and I am just putting in just a little bit to set in the color. So I'm just going to rinse this out. Rinse in the cold water. And some of that tea color you will lose, but okay, so we've got our vinegar and our water mixture here, and the vinegar is just helping to set the tea color into these curtains. So here we are with a nice kind of camel color, and now I just have to get them out, dry them, and put them on the tent. So thanks for coming by. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful, and please like my page, subscribe to it, and there's going to be a lot more DIY where this came from. So thanks so much. See you soon.